Everybody, it's the Crypto Truth, here to tell you the truth about crypto. I just like to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We just hit 100 subscribers, so that's exciting. I hope all 100 of you become filthy rich in this next bull run, and I hope that I can accommodate you guys on finding some good coins to put in your portfolio and hopefully maximize your potential of becoming millionaires this next bull run and being able to change your life and, you know, do all the things you wish to do with your loved ones. So that's what this is all about. We're taking a look at CELER network right now. It's down 6.1%. A lot of people are saying we are early on this coin, and if you look at the watch list right here, it says about 40,598 people also think the same. So this market cap is under 100 million, so I wouldn't consider this a micro cap gem, but it is a small cap gem. 100 million, you know, there's coins that do, you know, billions, so you know there's still a possible 10x. And my goal here is to do, you know, a 250x. So what I'm going to do is use this coin as I lay out my strategy to you guys to show you where my mindset is at, basically on how I plan to do, you know, these 200, 300x's, crazy multiplications of my portfolio right now. So obviously at 100 million, I'm not looking at 100x on this because that would be 10 billion, which isn't impossible. But this is already kind of a coin that's been through a bull run. You know, it's not necessarily going to go crazy on the next bull run. It could. It all depends on the market and what's trending. But this is really what I want to talk to you guys about. And we'll go ahead and look at the max on this chart here, and you can see, you know, it's going back towards its previous all-time lows. Not quite there, which is kind of a good thing because it's kind of staying above, which means it probably has like a good chance of going a little higher than what it's at right now during the next bull run. So I'm kind of looking for these coins that, you know, previously did, you know, pretty big numbers. So let's look at the all-time high. All-time high, let's just round that up. It's 0.1948. Let's just round that up to 20 cents. And right now it's sitting at about 2 cents, a little under. So you figure that's like a 10x, a little more than a 10x. So what I'm looking for is coins that during this bull run, during the beginning of the bull run, if it hits previous all-time high pretty early, I can get at least a 10x. So if you figure you have $1,000 in your portfolio, you have something like CELER network, and early on in the bull run, it gives you a 10x. So you've turned that $1,000 into $10,000. So then what my plan is to get these 10x's, 20x's, you know, anywhere from 10 to a 50x, you know, early on in the bull market, to turn that 1,000 into 10,000 or 1,000 into 50,000. That's what I'm looking to do early on in the bull run. When the bull run starts, you know, probably a few months after the Bitcoin halving is my prediction. And, you know, anywhere between that time and a few months after the Bitcoin halving, what I want to be able to do is start building a portfolio, hold some of the ones that did a 10x or 20x, you know, and see how much further it can go, but take at least, you know, 20 to 30% of that profit and start looking at those new micro cap gems. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is just kind of looking at coins like this, you know, kind of the ones that have been in the game for a while. They're, you know, ranked between, you know, 1 and Well, I mean, I don't even want to do one. Like, kind of like in the top 300, basically, is what I'm looking at. More towards the 300, because that's going to give you the higher potential, more risk, but higher potential and reward if everything goes right. So I'm looking for those at first. And then what I want to do is start getting into those new projects, those micro cap gems. And let's say, you know, this does a 10x, you put $1,000 in, you get $10,000. I would take 2,000 of that and just start putting it into these new projects, micro cap gems that people are talking about, that has a community, that has, you know, a legit team that's building. And you know, what I always say is the bear market is when you make real money. So that's when you get your 10x's, your 20x's. But within the bull run, that's when you get the lucky money. That's when you get the 100x's, the 200x's, the 1000x's, the 10,000x's. And, you know, that's what I'm going to be gambling on. And it is kind of gambling at that point because it's so new that and there's like a lack of information on it. Some of these projects won't even have a white paper yet. Some of them won't have a website. So, you know, you're kind of blindly going into some of these projects, but that's going to be my plan. Is once the bull run starts, I'm going to be looking for those new cryptocurrencies with micro caps and, you know, real gems that look like they're going to do something super big where I can make those 100x's. So you figure you turn 1,000 into 10,000, you invest that 2,000, you do a 200x on that, and you turn that 2,000 into 400,000. So, you know, this is the possibilities of crypto. This is what I'm looking at. I just really want to get those smart money moves right now. You know, the not so risky, you know, maybe a little risky, but not as risky as doing the micro cap gems right now. And really try to build up that portfolio before, you know, mid bull run, you know, beginning to mid bull run, really build up that portfolio and then really try to target those micro cap gems and start sniping for those micro cap gems that are really going to explode my portfolio and give me the type of returns that I want. So that's all I have for you guys today. CELER Network was just an example. I do own CELER Network. I think it's a great project. So that's one of the coins that I'm hoping will do a 10-20x, you know, mid bull run, and I can, you know, flip that into some other coins. So leave a comment. Thank you for subscribing. You know, 100 of you guys have subscribed to this channel so far. I'm looking to hit another 100. My next goal will be 200. So, you know, if you're watching this, if you've watched it all the way through, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will guarantee you get some valuable information out of this. I've been doing this for, I don't know, 4 years now. So 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years now. So yeah, I'm just kind of walking you guys through some of the stuff that I've learned and giving as much knowledge as I can so you guys can do the best you can with your portfolio while I do the best I can on my portfolio. So I'll see you guys on the next video.